There with Young. Then it's Jared Jack. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. There's the pick. Fareed outside. Screen by Nurkic. Here it's Sita. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston. Launches it, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Campbell.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Sita. He's guarded by Johnson. Here it's Sita. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. On defense, Denver. It's a three-point game. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go, and they've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Meeks nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with head coach Paul Westphal. One of their harder tasks in this game will be finding a way to slow down the explosive scorer, Joe Johnson. He said there isn't any one answer, as Johnson can and will play so many different roles in an offense throughout the course of the game. He said he can initiate plays as well as finish plays. We'll just have to make sure we don't lose track of them. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Lopez a screen. Johnson outside. Pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. Left side, Jack. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Campbell. Smooth's got 6 points. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Fareed. Nurkic setting the pick for Fareed. He used that pick to get in close.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Passes to Campbell. Feeds to Young. Inside, here's Campbell, and it's blocked. Now, here's Meeks. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jack against Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. And you look at Meeks, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think even if they get whistled for a fair number of charge calls because of that aggressive mindset, it's worth it. When you're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are, I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line.
And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Barton. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn leading by 4. Jack with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. He rifled that one in from distance. And that's now 9 points for Freak.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Barton kicks to Gallinari. And the shot is good. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Jack with it. He had 13 points in the win against Boston.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Barton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 4th in free throw percentage. 14th in field goal percentage. And as far as...
They've been at the foul line so often it's an afterthought. But the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
Robinson against Chandler. 8 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Chandler's got his first points of the night. Campbell the pass to Robinson. Nets passing it around. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Dishes to Bargnani. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Nuggets trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Gallinari wide open. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Campbell. And Chandler sends it back. They recover it. Here's Campbell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Campbell. Now Johnson. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Have faith a minute, put the trust in nobody. Yeah. I said, have faith a minute, put the trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put the trust in nobody. I done been around.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets Dancers.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Denver with the ball, trailing by 5. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Campbell in at point guard. Bargnani is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Lee, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. Fareed dishes to Meeks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. The shot is off, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics had a nice performance. He finished with 15 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Perhaps a performance like this can get his team on the same page and turn around their fortunes.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Campbell. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Jack kicks to Johnson. To the inside, Lopez. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
From 8, and it's Denver scoring again.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up.
A new group in for the Nets. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Bargnani. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Campbell in for Courtney Lee. Now, here's Dallenberg. Outside Jack. Young passes to Campbell. A baseline J. Here's Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. Fifth is Wilson Chandler.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 3. Over to the wing. Here's Meeks. And there's another one for the Nuggets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Robinson a screen on Johnson. And Jack, here we go. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Chandler. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Misses from close range. Hollis Jefferson passes to Dallenberg. From the baseline. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Jack. And now a 5-point Nets lead. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And Gallinari kicks to Chandler. Hits the three-point bomb. Chandler's got his third basket of the night.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside Jack. The feed to Robinson. Here's Campbell. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Nets lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. One thing I'll say is that we didn't lean too much on either our defense or our offense. That was a good thing. We can't afford to be one-dimensional. Here's what I want us focused on. Let's get good movement off the ball, constant motion. There are good shots out there for us if we work for them. This is a very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going. The Nuggets trail. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver, for Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Jody Meeks out there with Johnson. For the tie, here's Sita. For the lead, here's Nurkic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Nurkic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kicks to Lopez, and there's the pass to Campbell. And the three off target.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
The 10-footer can't hit. Good defensive work there by Young. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 42% so far. Johnson in the corner. This one for 3. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 5 assists tonight. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Sita, he's guarded by Johnson. Fareed outside. Denver passing it around. Here's Sita. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Johnson, the pass to Campbell. From downtown, kept alive. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 8.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Sita. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. Bargnani is checked in for Brooklyn. Lee comes in for Jarrett Jack.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Johnson outside.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
No luck. And the Nuggets going the other way. Johnson dishes to Nurkic. Johnson kicks to Barton. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Baseline try. Off the left rim and out. The Nets with the lead. Johnson attacking. Here's Campbell. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Sita. And the layup falls. 10 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Campbell. Here's Bargnani. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Paul Westphal was discussing with his players. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now here's Chandler. He's got 8. Picks in a screen. Goes up off the pick. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. Clark, third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Out to Gallinari. the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. The Nets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Over in the corner, Lee. Campbell against Johnson. Robinson passes to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. From about 19 feet. Shot's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets are going to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Johnson against Campbell. Hickson a screen. Here's Chandler. Brooklyn with the rebound. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
The ball, sticking too much.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Campbell. Can't hit, and it's Denver the other way.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Campbell. The rebound by Wilson Chandler. Johnson a wide open. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life lit up.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Nets trail by 4. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Lee. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jack in at the point guard position. Now here's Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Johnson kicks to Meeks. Back to Johnson. Fareed setting the pick for Johnson. Chandler outside. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 11 points for Wilson Chandler.
There's 6 points on this.
Team's changing it up here. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Jack. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Jack's got 4 this quarter.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer.
Now here's Chandler. Back to Gallinari. Hickson a screen. Shot clock at 5. Releases. But they'll get another chance. He feeds it to Gallinari. Chandler attacking. Lopez with the steal. Gallinari against Jack.
Move the ball, sticking too much.
He dishes it to Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Chandler. He kicks it to Hickson. Lots of room. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jack passes to Campbell. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
Settle down now. Settle down.
Jack's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Your Nuggets dancers.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that last break, Coach Paul Westphal.
Tony Meeks. Nick Johnson.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Outside Jack. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Your Nuggets dancers.
.124 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Meeks.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Campbell. The dish now to Jack. Inside, Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, Lopez has been great. He has 15 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's Meeks outside. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Get the ball inside.
Jack dishes to Lopez. Johnson in the corner. Ball stolen.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Here's Jack. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. $15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to C to 3 and B to 3 if that's going to happen.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brook Lopez. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme, changing the face of the game.
All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up.
get at you from all angles. Gangstar forbid. NYG, same team, no game. Love is love, fam, one and the same. Funny style, act strange. Going against the grain. Don't wanna see us on top of our thing. We adapt to change. Fame, fortune, and material gain. Flow stay natural, unrestrained. Let me explain. Don't get it till you set it aflame. Subject them to pain. Make them respect the name that set you rep. Connect, you claim. Stay ready to steps ahead of competitors. They'll test your aim.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Playing for keeps, we came to win.
Yo, I'm the Jerry Rice to this. Much too nice to quit. And just so you know, we never liked you, kid. Cause you ain't wanna let me think. So I'ma convene with my team before we gotta let this speak. Cause nowadays, y'all rappers are carving copies. Your bars are sloppy, still it's hard to stop me. My man, rep with my fam, we taking back the rest of our land. And we don't really care if they say it. They're playing your hits, we about to make our way in this. Let's see if you give it class to the next season. In a flash, take it out, give me the next reason. Flip for my people's hair, spit for my people's hair. Yeah, time to get rich with my people's hair. Cut off the slave's head, then we break bread. Same team, no games, you on the ground trying to fake dead.
Let the games begin.
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need it.
said gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shit to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We brainstorm, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds. Pipes are intact. Pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two down politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two down politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. NYG. They said New York fell off. We're bringing New York back. I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the street paper chase supreme, testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. One lectures with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with a monster. I've been the illest ill kid, Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a rap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code. No, I ain't team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony. What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the corners, raw dens. Rap the work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, and if they still tend to. NYG. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. NYG. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say? NYG.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? The prize is your sanity.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. For the Pacers, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards at Verizon Center. They're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. Well, the Pacers certainly have the defensive side of the game down pat. Very strong defense for them for several seasons running. The problem, Shaq, the offense, how do they make the most of their possessions?
Well, they don't have the personnel to get out and run, so they need to be very smart, especially when they slow it down. They have to minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit for that. But I'd like to see them spread teams out just a little bit more.
And right now, the tip-off approaches, and Kevin Harlan is standing by.
The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. You take a look at the Pacers. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've already shown they're going to be a dangerous team this season. It's just a matter of whether or not they can take that next big step.
And if they truly want to be mentioned among the title hopefuls, they've got to improve steadily over the course of the season.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Campbell in at shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Bargnani. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.